Hi YouTubers, RV Debs here. Heading out for a little while and thought I'd bring you with me. So I will just get out here and get into the traffic. It's the normal thing here, but it is like 5 o'clock, so rush hour traffic, of course. I'm gonna go meet some people. Once a month. One second. Anyway, once a month, I meet up with these people. Our group is called the Moving On Group, and that's the people that I had had a 6-week spouse loss group with hospice, and we've been meeting for months now, like the second Tuesday of the month, I think it is. Tonight we're going to P.F. Chang's for dinner, and one of the things I thought I would talk about on my journey, if I could ever get out of here, and there's nobody behind me, that's good. I just wanted to talk about love, and when a man and a woman are absolutely in love and soulmates, there is no animosity, there's no games played. And I was listening to a friend of mine discussing women and men and in general, you know, marriage, and I feel kind of sorry for people that have had such terrible marriages and that get in a divorce and have to go through all the splitting of the stuff and all the agonizing fighting to make sure that they get what they're deserving. And it's really, really sad. I mean, you know, I stayed single for many years. I really did, because I didn't want to have a bad marriage or an abusive marriage. Either way, I didn't want somebody who I had to babysit or take care of constantly, and I didn't want them to have to take care of me. And anyway, I've always been pretty independent. And I waited till I met my husband, Mark, at 50 years old. Yikes, you know. The rest of the time I was single, and I traveled and did Renaissance fairs. I did music. I lived in Key West. I lived all over. So I guess I was smart because, you know, I really had a long single life. I was married for like a year and a half when I was 21, and it was not the right person, and we found that out very quickly and ended it. And I moved. That's how I moved to Florida. So if it wasn't for my first husband, I would have never met Mark, because I probably would have never left California. But anyway, that's another story. When I met Mark, I knew, and he knew, it was like a love at first sight. We didn't say it out loud, of course, but I thought it. I knew he was the one for me. And later, and men are different than women. It is Mars and Venus. But I gotta tell you, if you get the right person to share your life with, someone who never misuses you or abuses you and calls you names or makes you feel less than or speaks down to you, that's not going to make a beautiful marriage. So this is my opinion, but I had a beautiful marriage. I wish it lasted longer. Our 14 years together is something that I'm fortunate and I'm lucky. I see that more every day when people talk about how they're single or divorced or bitter or have never found anyone that's nice. So I am very lucky. And do I want another one? It's not necessary. Do I want companionship? Yes, I do. But I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I'm just going to take it each day as it comes and enjoy what I do have. And yes, when you're married, it's a job in a way, because you work at making each other happy. That's what you work at in a marriage. How can I please my sweet husband? How can he please me? What can we do together that would be something we both would love? What can I buy him that he wouldn't buy himself? what can he surprise me with? I mean, this is a happy marriage. And when there's bad times, you know, you still go through it, and you just never stoop low and hit below the belt. And that's with friends too. I mean, you can have a good, healthy fight with somebody without hitting below the belt. And I think we all know what that means. But anyway, I was very lucky to have a good marriage, and I only wish every one of you that have never had it, that you find someone. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 50, 30, 18. The real person is not abusive. You don't have to worry about them taking you for a ride or telling others things about you. Nothing like that. I had such a lovely man. It's a shame. I mean, you know, that he died young. To me, 62. Well, he was 63. That's pretty young. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say about it. I was lucky to have love. I still feel deeply about missing him, but I am going to move ahead. Every day I try a little harder to just have a good day. Some days I call him, when Mark first died, I used to say, today's a no-cry day. And all day long I would talk to myself and say, today's a no-cry day. And now, I don't mind crying, but it doesn't last very long anymore. I get myself out of it. I'm very independent. I've always been that way. And, you know, I love to share, and I just love having, you know, deep friendships. It does take time, but I'm glad I have some. Anyway, people, enjoy your day. It's been great chatting while I'm driving. I'm gonna go have dinner, so I'll talk to y'all later. I'm here. This is a really nice mall. P.F. Chang's. Another pretty day. Not too bad right now. Just a shot of everybody. P.F. Chang's. Everything's delicious. Nice place. Everybody say hi. Yay!